Good morning. This is our second day on this terrifying island with Jennifer. And honestly, last night was a nightmare. That mysterious voice we heard yesterday, it didn't stop. We could hear it all night outside our shelter. Neither of us could sleep, and the worst part is, we still have no idea where it's coming from. But today is different. If we don't build a real house before night comes, we probably won't survive another night on this island. And the scariest part, we still don't even know if it will like the house we build, or if it's already watching us right now. So we have no time to waste. Jennifer spent all day collecting as many important resources as possible, and I managed to gather some materials too. But now, we have to start building immediately before it's too late. And guys, if you want to support us on this terrifying survival journey, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. It really helps us out. Now let's hurry, before night comes again. We seriously need to start building the house right now. It feels like we only just woke up, but somehow, so much time has already passed. I already have a rough idea of what kind of house we should build, and hopefully we have enough resources for it. Right now, it seems like we collected plenty of materials. But honestly, on this island, anything can happen. And the longer we stay here, the more strange things start happening around us. This place just keeps getting creepier and creepier every single hour. The house construction has officially started. Right now, we're placing down the very first beams and building the foundation. And honestly, this might be the most important thing we've done since arriving on this island. But while building this house, we don't just want it to be safe. We also want it to feel cozy. Because the truth is, we still have no idea how long we're going to be trapped here. Maybe we'll survive here for one more day. Maybe for a whole month. Or maybe even an entire year. At this point, nobody knows anymore. And that's honestly the scariest part about this island. Not the strange noises, not the mysterious voice, but the fact that every single day here feels more confusing than the last one. So while we keep building, I want you guys to tell us something in the comments. What would you do in our situation? Should we keep obeying whatever is happening on this island? Or should we risk everything and try to escape? Because right now, if I'm being honest, we're completely lost. And the weird thing is, this place actually looks beautiful. The island itself feels peaceful during the daytime. There's a huge ocean all around us. The trees look amazing. The weather is calm. And there are even other islands really close nearby. From far away, this place almost looks like paradise. But the more time we spend here, the more we realize something is seriously wrong. It's hard to explain, but everywhere we go, something feels off. Sometimes it feels like someone is watching us from the forest. Sometimes we hear random sounds even when there's nothing there. And even when everything looks quiet, it never actually feels safe. I don't know if we're just overthinking because of fear, or if this island is slowly messing with our minds. Even Jennifer said she keeps feeling like somebody is standing behind her whenever she turns around. And honestly, I've started feeling the exact same thing too. The silence here is strange. Too strange. One second everything feels normal, and the next second it feels like the entire island is hiding some dark secret that we're not supposed to discover. But right now, we can't panic. If we stop building, we're done. So we're going to keep working on this house, keep gathering resources, and try to make this place safe before night comes again. Because after what we heard yesterday, I really don't want to find out what happens if we stay outside after dark. And honestly, I have a bad feeling tonight is going to be even worse than the first one. Jennifer went out to collect even more resources, and besides that, she also went looking for food because we're starting to run low already. But guys, I honestly don't know if the camera is picking this up or not. Every once in a while, these really disturbing sounds keep happening around the island. I seriously don't know if you can hear them. If you do hear something, tell me in the comments. And even if you don't hear anything, still tell me, because later while editing this video, I'm definitely going to check if the microphone captured those sounds or not. Because trust me, I can hear them perfectly. And honestly, those noises are impossible to describe with normal words. It's not like an animal, not like mobs, not even like normal Minecraft cave sounds. It's something completely different. Sometimes it sounds far away near the ocean, and then suddenly it feels like it's right behind the trees next to us. And every time the sound happens, everything around me feels colder for some reason. Even the atmosphere changes. I know this might sound crazy, but the longer we stay here, the more it feels like this island is actually alive. Anyway, right now I'm still working on the house, and honestly, I'm already starting to get tired, which is kind of bad because we barely even started building, but I can already feel the exhaustion hitting me little by little. I think it's mostly because we barely slept last night after hearing that voice. Every tiny sound kept waking us up. But stopping isn't an option anymore. If we don't finish at least part of this house before nighttime, we're probably done. So right now I'm trying to focus completely on building. The plan for the house actually looks pretty good in my head. I want the main frame and support beams to be made out of wood, because I still want the place to feel warm and cozy. But for the walls, I think brick would be way safer and stronger, especially after whatever happened here yesterday. Honestly, I don't even know why, but building with stronger materials somehow makes me feel a little safer already. And while I'm placing all these blocks down, I keep catching myself looking over my shoulder every few seconds. Like, I genuinely feel like somebody is watching us from somewhere. And the worst part, every time I turn around, there's nobody there, at least for now. I'm also starting to notice something weird about this island. During the daytime, it looks completely normal, almost peaceful. But once the sun slowly starts going down, the entire vibe of this place changes. The forest starts looking darker, the ocean sounds louder, and every shadow between the trees starts looking suspicious. Even the silence here feels wrong sometimes. You know that kind of silence where it feels too quiet? That's exactly what this island feels like. And then suddenly, one random sound happens in the distance, and your heart almost stops for a second. I'm trying not to panic too much because Jennifer is already stressed enough. I don't want her thinking I'm losing my mind too. But honestly, guys, I really don't think we're alone on this island. There's definitely something here with us. Something hiding, something watching, and I have this weird feeling that whatever it is, it already knows exactly where we are. That's why we need this house finished as fast as possible. Right now, I'm trying to make the entrance smaller and more secure so if anything happens tonight, we at least have some kind of protection. I'm also thinking about adding extra lighting around the house because yesterday, the darkness here was unreal. Once nighttime started, it became almost impossible to see anything around us. And that honestly made everything 10 times scarier. But at the same time, I don't know if making the house brighter is actually a good idea, because what if the lights attract whatever has been making those noises? See what I mean? Everything on this island feels like a bad decision no matter what we do. Either we stay hidden and can't see danger coming, or we light the place up and risk attracting attention. This island is seriously messing with our heads, but we can't give up now. We've already survived one night here, and now we just need to survive the next one. Hopefully Jennifer comes back soon with food and more materials because we're going to need every single resource we can get. And honestly, I just hope she comes back safe. The house is actually starting to come together now. And honestly, considering how fast I'm trying to build this thing before night comes, it's turning out way better than I expected. Not gonna lie, it actually looks pretty cozy already. Like seriously, look at this place. The wooden frame, the brick walls, the little details. It somehow feels safe and comfortable at the same time. So now I need you guys to tell me in the comments, would you live in a Minecraft house like this? Or would you build something completely different? Because personally, I'm really starting to love how this place looks. And I honestly think Jennifer is going to love it too when she gets back. It's got that warm survival vibe to it. Simple, but cozy. Cute, but still strong enough to protect us. At least I hope it protects us. Because even though everything looks calm right now, you guys genuinely do not understand how terrifying this island became last night. Right now, it's daytime. The sun is out. Everything looks bright and peaceful. But once nighttime hits here, this island becomes a completely different place. And I know that sounds dramatic, but after what happened yesterday, I don't even think dangerous is the right word anymore. This place feels cursed. Last night was one of the creepiest things I've ever experienced in Minecraft. Every tiny sound felt wrong. The wind sounded strange. The trees kept moving even when there was barely any motion. And every time I looked into the forest, it felt like something was staring back at me. Not even joking. At one point during the night, I swear I heard footsteps outside our little shelter. Actual footsteps. Slow, heavy, crunching against the grass. And the scariest part, when I finally got the courage to look outside, there was nothing there. No mobs, no animals, nothing. Just darkness, pure darkness. And somehow that was even worse. Because when there's nothing there, your imagination starts making everything scarier. Every shadow starts looking alive. Every sound makes your heart stop. And every second feels longer than normal. I'm telling you guys right now, this island messes with your head. Even during the daytime, I still feel uncomfortable. Like, look around us for a second. Everything should feel normal. The ocean is beautiful. The grass is bright green. The islands nearby look peaceful. The sky is clear. But somehow, underneath all of that, there's this constant feeling that something is wrong. And the weirdest part is that I can't explain why it feels wrong. It's like the island is hiding something from us. Sometimes I catch myself staring into the distance for no reason, because it feels like I saw movement between the trees. Then I look again, and there's nothing there, or at least nothing that I can see. And the silence here is horrible sometimes. Not normal silence. It's the kind of silence where your brain starts expecting something bad to happen at any second. Like the entire island is waiting for night. That's why I'm trying to finish as much of this house as possible before the sun starts going down again. Because after yesterday, I really do not want to be stuck outside when it gets dark. Honestly, I'm even trying to make the inside of the house feel extra cozy on purpose. I know that sounds weird in the middle of a survival situation, but I think we need it mentally. If we're trapped here for a long time, we need at least one place that feels safe. One place where we can breathe normally. That's why I'm adding windows, lighting, decorations. Little details that make this place feel more alive. Because outside this house, everything feels dead. And that's another thing I noticed. For some reason, this island feels empty. Like, yeah, there are trees and nature everywhere, but emotionally it feels empty, cold, silent, almost abandoned. Like people used to be here a long time ago, and then suddenly disappeared. And honestly, I don't even know if I want to find out what happened to them. Sometimes I wonder if the voice we heard belongs to somebody trapped here before us. Or maybe something worse. Maybe something that never left this island at all. And now every time the wind blows through the trees, it feels like the island itself is whispering. I know that sounds insane. Trust me, I know. But when you spend enough time in a place like this, your mind starts noticing every little thing, every strange sound, every movement, every shadow. And after a while, you stop feeling alone, even if nobody is there. Anyway, I'm gonna keep working on the house for now because we seriously need to finish the roof before nighttime. And hopefully when Jennifer comes back, she brings good news. Because honestly, I feel like tonight is going to be even worse than yesterday. And something tells me this island is only beginning to show us what's really hiding here. Guys, so this is how our house turned out for now. I didn't fully finish it yet, but honestly, there's only a little bit left to do. We still need to finish the roof, decorate the inside a little more, and complete the floor properly. After that, we just need to place more beds, a furnace, a crafting table, and maybe even add a carpet to make the place feel more cozy. Right now, I'm just going to wait for Jennifer to come back. And while I wait, I think I'm going to rest for a bit because honestly, I'm really exhausted. Building this house in such a rush is way more tiring than I expected.
Wow! You already built almost the entire house, and it turned out so beautiful and cozy in such a short time. I didn't waste any time either. I was collecting resources the whole time. I managed to gather quite a lot of materials, got a bit of food, and even found some beds. I also explored that nearby island a little. It actually looks pretty interesting. I went around checking everything, trying to see if there's anything useful, or maybe even a clue about that mysterious voice. But unfortunately, I didn't find anything. No source. No signs. Nothing. Still, we can't slow down now. We need to hurry and finish the roof. I really hope we can finish everything today, before night comes again.
Let me show you the inside of the house and what I've set up here. I even separated part of the space and made a small bedroom area where we can actually sleep properly. Because the truth is, we have no idea how long we're going to stay here. It could be a few days, or maybe much longer. So I wanted to make sure at least the inside feels comfortable and safe, so we can actually rest properly if we need to. So yeah, this is the house as you can see. It actually turned out pretty nice and cozy in the end. Simple, but it has that warm survival feeling to it. And honestly, I didn't expect it to look this good when we first started building it in such a rush. Now at least we have a place where we can feel a bit safer and rest if we need to, because outside is still something we don't fully understand yet. Wait, what is this? This hole wasn't here before. The ground was fully covered with wood just a moment ago. We didn't dig it, so where did it come from? It doesn't look random. It feels intentional, like a sign. And if this is connected to that voice we heard, then something on this island is definitely not right.
I'm scared.